Well, the seed box worked its magic. Up here in the mountains, man, it can be a slow start to gardening. But thanks to that seed box, I was able to transplant quite a few plants. Some I just sowed straight into the ground. Lettuce doesn't seem to mind the colder weather, and the spinach over here, you can throw that straight in. But the tomatoes, they needed a little extra help. I think they like the warmer weather. The squash plants, of course, they like it pretty warm too, and they transplant pretty well. You can see there's a little yellow squash. Got a couple of those. I tried to keep the squash for the most part on the outside of the garden, and if the deer comes, I think that's zucchini there. Yeah, you can kind of maybe see one inside there. Then on this back fence on the inside where the deer can't get them, we got the cucumber plants. They really like it warm. Last year they got beat up pretty bad, but you can see they're starting to flower now. They're all along the back fence. I thought the water would kind of roll downhill and settle at the feet of the cucumbers. This is beets here. You can kind of see from the red stems. And then some peas. No, these are beans, I'm sorry. Just regular old, I guess they're bush beans. Hope they're not climbers. You can see they're starting to get chewed up a mite bit. And then on the side fence over here, that's where the peas are. They seem to handle the cooler weather a little bit better. I'll show you on the outside here. Here's my water. I've got it up on a pole, and it throws kind of a square, which fits this garden pretty nicely. Kind of a square pattern. Here's my scarecrow. So far, it's worked pretty good on that, on the deer. There's a deer that comes in here. A little bit of snapdragons, just for some color. There's a little bit more squash going on over here. Like I said, I put that on the outside to kind of conserve some of the room. There's probably the biggest squash so far. I planted too many last year, I guess, as a lot of people do, and we were just overrun with a lot of squash. Another yellow squash over here. But anyway, the garden is doing well at this point. So it's now time to turn our attention to doing a little bit of fishing.
Let's not pedal so fast.
Oh,
I'll tell you what,
yeah.
we've had some little ones.
Tiny crappie.
Oh, I'll be darned. No, that's a, yeah, it is a crappie. I'll be darned.
Oh,
That crappie's not much bigger than the bait.
we better let him go. Look, Mabel. Pretty.
Is that what we're doing out here? Check it out. Will you
Ooh, I could eat that.
it tastes good? Give him a little lick. Oh, you kissed him. Oh, yeah, that's a good
Oh,
kiss.
it's a baby.
Yeah.
Well, there's something.
Yeah.
I'm
At least
ahead.
you got something.
I got something.
Better throw back out. You might get enough. Got a carp on. We've been seeing these carp feeding along the shoreline here.
Could be a catfish.
Could be a catfish. Just slowly bring him in. Don't horse him because that line is like a hair. It's like 6-pound test. He's running back and forth. We missed the first one because I was going to get the chairs and wasn't even watching the poles. Don't horse him too hard now. Just slowly pull him back. He may run a time or two on you.
Really strong.
Yeah. So just don't give him no slack, but don't over pull him either. Because he feels like he could be a pretty good sized fish.
Oh my God.
Let's see if you can see him.
Brown.
Is he brown? No, keep reeling. Don't give him no slack now. You got to watch him around these rocks.
My. He's a big carp.
Now you can put your thumb in their mouth.
He's a big one.
Yeah, keep working him back over this way. See if we can get some video of him.
finally got
Yeah,
me
we're
a big-lipped
fishing
carp.
with the. Oh yeah, there he is. Boy, he's strong, isn't he?
Really?
See if you can get him
he's
up here now.
huge.
I'll see if I can get my hand in his mouth. Oh, maybe behind the gill would be better. Ow!
Oh, hook came out. Be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Woo! Hold him up there,
Now, does
baby.
he have teeth? Like,
No.
Are you sure I can do
Just
this?
get a hold of him. Hold him tight.
Oh, he's big.
Ooh, that's a good picture in the sun. He's gold.
Hurry.
Yeah, that's great. Now
Look at his
look over
lips.
this way. Now hold him the other way too. Hold him where he's facing this way. There you go. Now turn him sideways. All right, good job. All
You want
right,
to give him a kiss?
Ouija,
Mabel?
you want to give him a kiss?
Mabel, here.
It's like, ooh, what is that thing?
A kissy. He's a kissy.
Give him a kiss and we'll throw him back. That's good enough.
Isn't he great?
All right. Hey, look out! You got that line on you, and it'll lead to the hook eventually.
I think
it's
he
in
got
your
the
hair.
hook.
Put it right down through there.
I think he
All right, go ahead and pitch him back in.
These rocks are really...
Yeah, they're kind of treacherous around here. Well, congratulations, baby. You finally got you a carp.
Oh, yeah, it's been like 10 years. There he
There,
goes.
yep. He wasn't injured, was he?
No, not at all.
All right.
Boy, those are cool.
Congratulations, baby.
All right, now, you get out there and try for a...
What I got, but it was my second cast, and something decided it likes the look of this lure. I think it could be a bass. I'll be darned, big mouth bass. That's my third one from this lake. They got to be 18 inches. Boy, that is a fatty. Look how fat that dude is. Ooh, there, buddy. Hold on there now. Ow! Get a pair of pliers on you. That is one sharp little old treble hook. And if you'll give me just a moment, buddy, I'll get that out of your face. I know it's gotta hurt, and I'm gonna get it for you. There you go. Ooh, all right. Nice, fat. Man, look at the shoulders on that guy in the dome. I don't know if that's a female in spawn or what, but she sure enough liked the looks of that lure. Get on out there. You can do it. Come on, man. Don't make me get out there in that mud. You can do it. You're getting it. You got it. Nice one.